Last week on Discount Heroes.
You see that the goblins notice you as you run up.
I rage.
They seem to quickly shuffle and move backward away from you all at once.
And then he runs up and swings his axe at him. And then I take his head off.
So it looks like they're making a getaway into the alleys. You guys hear a screeching from the sky. Find yourself hopelessly enchanted by the beautiful song of the harpy.
I've never heard a voice so beautiful.
I've never heard anything so amazing.
Nah, she's a poser. She's no good for you.
Bro, you're right. She's crazy.
And as it's flying away, I throw my javelin and shoot straight to the back of its skull, and the point sticks right out of its singing mouth.
My love. No. Cubs, get over here. I'll kill you.
So you see some remaining harpies flying off towards the mountain to the north. All of them have hostages.
I would love to find those goblins.
I found a trail.
On my way, bro.
They seem to be heading towards the docks. A pair of goblins ran over by those boulders over there. You touch them and they sort of fall away easily at your touch.
Ah.
And as the stones sort of just fall away, revealing what looks like a hole dug into the earth. Standing erect at the goblin's hole, you plunge yourself within. You know, sometimes a joke just goes too far.
Tonight on Discount Heroes.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We are a chaotic story and character-driven real play podcast. We're a group of buddies who have all known each other for 15 years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'll be the DM. We got these 4 players here. They're pretty cool. Why don't you introduce yourselves, who you're playing, and what your character's childhood nickname was.
Hey, I'm Matt, and I am playing the part of Nox, the gnome wizard. And my childhood nickname was Shugs McBuffalo.
What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Aaron. I'll be playing Demarok, the demonic bard. And my childhood nickname was the Horny Boy, because, my horns started coming in.
Hey guys, my name's Tyler. I'll be playing the satyr druid Copes, and his childhood nickname was Hoof Daddy.
Hey guys, this is Thrasher. Some guy named Jared says that he has some sort of control over me, but I don't like that. But my childhood nickname was none of your business.
So you defeated the harpy, pursued the fleeing goblins through the city, and then found the goblin's hole. And Thrasher, you threw yourself in.
Oh, Thrasher, not so quick. Let me get your legs.
Too late, he's in.
As soon as he dies, I was almost ready for it. I think I saw it in his eye. And I was like, he's not going to. And then he just did. So, yeah, I got them legs right away.
Thrasher, you find yourself tumbling forward and your face slams into the side of the tunnel. You take 1 damage.
Oh.
As your head gets knocked onto the side of the wall, and Demarok, you can pull him up easily if you want.
Okay, so yeah, do I need to roll anything to try to pull him up?
I won't make you roll.
Why would you ask if he says you go ahead and pull him up? You'd never ask if you need to roll when Thrasher's life is in the balance.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I yank him out then. I hear him squeal like a little gnome, and I just pop him right out.
Sorry, guys, that was me. I got scared.
Thrasher, what'd you see down there?
It's like super dark, man. Like real dark. I don't know if any of you guys can see in the dark, but maybe one of you, I guess. I got excited.
Oh, I can see clearly in there. You can't see in there?
Nope. Blind as a bat in the dark. Bats can see in the dark a little bit. Never mind.
I did some character fact checking. I said I could see in the dark. I just said that, apparently, because I indeed cannot see into the dark. So
You're a loser like me.
Does it look like something we could safely get down, or is it just like a straight drop?
With your dark vision, you can see it's only about 10 feet down before you reach like surface. It's a rounded looking tunnel. It's a strange looking like mottled surface at the bottom that looks like it's just covered with lots of debris and things like that, but it looks actually kind of smooth. It's like obscured objects just beneath the surface. The tunnel heads in either direction. But it does look like you could probably just kind of hop down there, but you're not sure how easy it will be to get out.
Hey guys, do you think we should head down here and check this out now, or do we need to kind of hold off? What are y'all thinking?
I don't know. It seemed like everybody around the town was kind of rousing up and everybody was getting help. We might as well figure out what's going on, why they attacked us, I suppose.
I do want to say that the goblins kind of ran away, and we do know that those harpies took some dudettes up to a mountain where the graveyard is.
I want to smash a goblin.
Okay, well, we're going in.
Why don't we check this out? We don't have to commit to it, but we can at least hop down there and see maybe where this leads and have a better idea.
I say we tie a rope up here so we can climb back out, take a little short sit down nap.
Is there some like scrap wood around, Brent, that Knox could find? Like a kind of a torch sized piece of wood?
Yeah, there's like a ton of them in the nearby building.
There's a ton of them.
Like, it's like it's made out of the stuff.
Guys, you're never going to believe this. This building's made of wood.
Hey man, that's my home.
Knox is going to grab a piece of it, kind of head over there and say, hey, could anybody tie a rope up here and hang it down? Maybe we can just hop down there, at least check it out. We made it all the way here. I think we should see what's inside.
Dimrock says, I got it, and he just jumps down the hole.
Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and roll with that. Knox, you're going to be setting up your rope, I'm guessing?
I don't have a rope. I I wanted to get a torch.
I was going to throw the rope up. That was the...
Oh, you jumped with the rope.
No, I misunderstood his directions.
Because I was about to ask my favorite question as a DM. Who's got rope?
We all have rope. Everyone has
We all
rope.
have rope, Brent. God.
I don't have any rope.
I have it in my adventurer's pack.
Let me say this. I did immediately say I could see in the dark, and I couldn't, so...
So, hey.
Maybe I don't have rope.
You invented those two guys who told you where the goblins went last week. You can just invent rope.
And you've made like 10 gold out of nowhere, so...
Hey, man.
Oh, was it 10? It must have been 10. He said 10, so I had 4 more.
It was 6 originally, and then he got $4 in tips.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Just because y'all don't go out of your way to be, creative.
Hey, what happened? I jumped in a hole.
You jumped in the hole. What kind of shoes do you wear?
No shoes. Dragon feet.
Dragon feet?
Well, demon feet.
As your feet, you kind of land solidly on your feet, question mark? I'm sorry. I meant to phrase that as a question.
I don't know. I would assume I would.
All right. Like you trying to plant your feet.
I'm trying to land, yeah. That's a dumb question.
What? Well, you might be trying to do a roll as you land, Link style.
Nope. Don't even know who that is.
Huh?
Don't even know who that is.
Link from Legend of Zelda.
Never met the guy.
I'm pretty sure Link's the girl.
Sounds like a cool quest, though, but, nope, just jump down.
You're going to roll an acrobatics check as your feet land heavy on the ground and you feel the surface underneath you slip and slide beneath you.
That's a 2 + 1. That's a 3.
All right. As soon as your bare feet touch the ground, you find that the surface slips out from underneath you. Rather, you slip over it.
Sure, just a moment of contention. I said dragon feet, not bare feet.
Oh.
I stopped myself from making...
Well, I land on my ass then. Oof.
As you land, your body sinks in just slightly into the surface surrounding you.
Oh, it feels nice.
Pull up maybe you have clawed hands or something, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, they're human clawed like. It's like a half, like it's a mix. It's half demon.
Identity crisis over here.
Come on, guys. You don't have demon hands.
They're human hands, but they're a little bit longer. It's got like more pointy or.
But you have fully dragon feet.
Dragging these feet across the floor.
Why are y'all so obsessed with my identity? Like,
No, I just want to be clear. I got you. All right. So yeah, you're otherwise unharmed, but you find like you're covered in this like greasy substance. that's got this like kind of gross grit to it. Like there's soft chunks just floating in there.
All right, and I can see in the dark.
Is it the pork rinds?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
So do I see anything more with my night vision?
Maybe you get up on your feet again, experience maybe a brief moment of unsteadiness as the slick surface of the tunnels both sinks and displaces, giving a distinct feeling of walking through spilled grease. Walls reflect this pale blue light off in the distance of this phosphorescent lichen that gathers in clumps in makeshift sconces along the sewer walls.
Knox, it feels squishy down here and there's some lichens. I want to take the length of rope that I got, try to toss it up to his wood apparatus. Let me catch this rope when I toss it up.
No, the wood apparatus is for a torch. But there's a wall up there we can tie it to. Yeah, toss the rope up, man. We'll get it hitched onto something. It seems like it would have been a lot easier for you to tie it while you were up here.
Hey, I think we all realize that, bro. Mistakes were made, lessons were learned. Won't happen again.
So we all just jumping in, and I don't.
A near constant breeze pushes through the tunnels, barely diluting the fresh stench of waste, with the perhaps equally unpleasant smells of the ocean.
Oh no!
All right, guys, I think we need to get down there and help them, or at least check this out.
Yeah, that's what everybody wanted to do. Come on.
Okay, so he throws the rope up, we tie it. That's fair, right? We don't need to. It's 10 feet.
There's got to be a million things we can tie that thing to.
Yeah, and then Knox has a little metal gear-looking metal box that sits on his belt, and it's a little fire starter. So he puts his little wood makeshift torch up to it and rolls one of the gears on it, and a spark comes out and lights a torch.
Hey, can I get one of them torches, little man?
Yeah, man, this is for you. This is for y'all.
Thanks.
He grabs 2 of them. He's like, just in case you can't see, Copes.
Oh, thanks, bro. I can't.
For some reason, I thought you could. Your eyes would probably be better if you weren't always staring at the sky. The sun's got to be terrible.
I know, man. The sun is bright. It is our closest star.
And then Knox is going to climb down the rope.
You were forewarned about the slick surface down there, so you can kind of catch your footing a little bit. You feel like you're maybe at a slight constant threat of slipping a little bit, but as long as you step carefully, you're able to move through it.
I'm used to walking in grease. This is normal.
Why are you used to walking in grease?
Because sometimes when I'm eating my pork rinds, I accidentally cast it.
That makes sense.
Just accidentally.
I greased myself.
Oh no!
I've accidentally greased myself a couple of times.
Oh no, guys, I greased all over.
I swear this doesn't usually happen.
Yo, come in, Mom. There's grease everywhere.
All right, I take my torch and I climb down the rope.
I also climb down the rope with my torch.
Boom! Discount heroes. 15 minutes, we can get down a hole.
All right, see y'all next week.
All right, which way should we go, guys? What are y'all thinking? Towards the breeze or away from it?
Towards it, brother.
I think we should head towards the ocean, whichever direction that is.
All right, so looking either direction down the tunnel, you do feel, I guess direction's kind of irrelevant, but you could feel the soft breeze coming from one direction, and the other direction is fairly dark. I mentioned this like soft blue phosphorescent looking lichen gathered in clumps. It's pretty far down towards where the breeze is coming from. The other end of the tunnel is not even lit a little bit. And just note, it's not providing very much illumination. It's kind of just enough that you can kind of gauge some distance down the other end.
Growing up, my mentor always told me one thing, and it's follow the lichen.
Bro, that's a weird saying.
I know, he never explained it, like nothing. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean, but there's lichen over there, and I'm gonna follow it.
Heading towards the blue stuff, Thrasher, I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
15.
The 4 of you are walking down the tunnel. Copes and Thrasher, you're carrying torches to provide some illumination for yourselves. Thrasher, as you're walking, you're kind of having to hunch over. Because of that, you're holding the torch out in front of you.
I would not have the torch in front of me. It would be either behind me or to the side. I'll explain later. That's how you use a torch. You don't hold them out in front of you. This is just torch craft, guys. Come on. Have you never used a torch?
And you hear a crackling sound to your right. Whichever hand's holding the torch, you hear a crackling sound from that direction. And you look over and you see that part of the ceiling has sparked into a flame.
Oh, no.
The flame, which as you watch quickly begins to spread around the entirety of the tunnel.
Good.
Before flashing violently into a fiery hellstorm which launches.
I put out the torch.
Because you rolled well enough to notice it beforehand, you guys all have the opportunity to react to this before something serious happens.
Yeah, I put out the torch, man.
Dimrock acts quick, pulling out his drumsticks and rapping a quick beat to cast Heroism on his buddy Copes. And that is going to give him immune to being frightened against temporary HP, equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 8.
Well, Nox is not immune to being frightened, so Nox is going to run the other direction towards the rope.
Nox, use a spell. Help.
Sorry, bro. I used them all.
You're a magic man. Help.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna run the fuck away. Shove my torch into the ground to put it out and run away.
As you shove your torch into the ground erupts violently in a conflagration. I need everyone who started running make a athletics or acrobatics roll as you try to run through the very slick grease-like substance to the rope. You have disadvantage, Copes,
Why?
because you
You tell me why.
because you
Because I what?
put out your torch into the ground.
That's going to be a 10 for Thrasher.
Dimrock got a 19.
That's going to be a 12 for Nox.
6 for your boy Copes.
All right, so you need an 11 to pass. So Copes and Thrasher.
Wow. Wow.
The 2 people who lit the tunnel on fire. That seems appropriate.
This is fair.
We'll start with Demarok and Nox, who managed to scramble. Maybe you even slide a little bit, but you're able to regain control and turn it into this cool move that you do.
We're going to start with the not corpses.
What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I totally think it looks cool.
I'm just, I look like, what's the Winter Olympics game where you push the rock and it just slides?
Curling.
Curling. I look like a curling cue. I'm just sliding.
A curling cue.
I don't think I'm going to leave them in the tunnel knowing they can't see.
Oh, they can see. It's plenty of fire.
There's plenty of fire for them to see.
All right. Everybody save yourselves.
You guys scramble up the rope and narrowly pull yourselves up to the edge of the tunnel before a fierce blast of air suddenly erupts out of the tunnel. You see the fire spreading, and then as Copes jabs his torch into the floor, it suddenly erupts, causing you just feel the pressure change and the air just start bursting through as the rest of the tunnel ignites nearly simultaneously once the heat reaches its flash point.
So but we standing there, we're like, okay, this is going to hurt. We know that we're about to get fucking blasted, right?
Yes.
I'm going to grab, what's your name?
Oh, I'm running, bro. You gonna grab me?
What's his name? What's your name? Copes. How did I forget that? I grab Copes and just kind of, I'm going to chuck him on the ground and put myself over top of him, cover him up.
That's a bad idea. The ground is lit on fire.
We're going to take the hit.
Yeah, but you were going to throw me into the grease that has just ignited and then lay on top of my body.
Yeah, it's like when you put that thing on the chicken at Waffle House so it cooks faster.
Hey, you know when you smash the burger into the grill?
You're a chicken smasher, yeah.
All right. That's not what I was envisioning, but fine. We'll just leg it.
I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but you were going to cook me face down in this tunnel.
Look, you can either be cooked or you can be tender.
We need to just run.
I just love that this image of Thrasher laying on top of Copes who's burning alive, and Thrasher's just fine. He's like, I'm saving you.
I'm helping.
Come on, let me surf you.
Let's see what happens.
So I think I do want to give you a save here. I think it's going to be automatically disadvantaged because the visual of you using dexterity to dodge a tunnel of hot air blasting at you is difficult for me to imagine. So I'll expect something from you if you pass this.
Let me, can I cast a cantrip?
If somehow you think it'll help you with your dex saving throw, then sure.
Can I cast a cantrip?
Yeah.
I touch one willing creature once before the spell ends the target and roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. That's resistance.
Which cantrip can I cast?
It's a spark.
You can rip your jeans.
I think that's a good one.
Dang it.
I can do conjure bonfire. just accelerate our death. And then we can be the frog and a harpy, maybe.
All right, so you said Dex saving throw with disadvantage?
Yep, dex saving throw with disadvantage. So you'll just add your d4 to both rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh.
19.
10.
I did not expect to save.
Okay, so a 10 is not good enough.
Yeah, I figured.
As Nox and Demarok pull themselves over the edge, give me a little audio of what it sounds like as you see a figure swiftly launched up into the air as a blast of hot hair emerges from the goblin's hole. Copes is the one getting launched, so I was kind of asking him for the audio here.
Oh, I thought he got launched because I failed.
You failed, so you did get launched.
But that helps me getting out of the hole.
No, he survived somehow differently, and it'll be up to him to make that cool somehow.
Oh, I get launched out of the hole.
Yeah, give it. What do they hear as your slightly charred, maybe more than slightly charred figure is launched upward out of the hole?
You hear I'm not going to be in rush hour 3. And then they hear me splat into the ground.
Okay, so we're gonna roll some damage for you. So you take 11 damage.
Thank God he gave me this temporary hit points. God
That worked out.
damn. He saved my life.
And you weren't scared.
And I was not. That's why I had such a witty line, because I wasn't scared and I figured I would survive.
I was brave and strong.
So what you got, Thrasher?
All right, so I'm running for the rope, and I can feel this wall of flame coming at me. I can hear it behind me, chasing me down. I know I'm not going to make it, so Thrasher whips around and pulls his axe from its axe hole, flips it sideways so it's like a big fan, and right as the wall of flame comes, I just whoosh, and blow a little lane for me to dive through.
He's been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So Copes, you're launched 10 feet into the air. You are launched in a straight vertical trajectory, putting your landing site directly back into the flaming hellscape tunnel, Goblin's Hole. You get a Wile E. Coyote moment while you're up there in the air.
Do I?
So Copes is going to fall back into the hole.
Yeah.
It looks like, Copes is going to just fall straight back down.
I mean, Nox is going to try to tackle him out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything unless you're going to let me cast something.
That's what this Wile E. Coyote moment is, man.
Okay.
That'll be a mechanic from now on. You get a Wile E. Coyote moment. You can do something
Nox.
right before you're going to fall off a cliff or something like that.
1 dub C. Everybody gets one.
Hey, Nox, keep that action in place because I don't think this is going to help, but I think it's pretty funny. So Copes, while he's following me down, is going to cast Gust to try to push himself off trajectory, but I'm pretty sure that's just a light, breeze. I don't think it's going to push me backwards. But he would think it would work, and I have no other spells.
I'll let that do something. I'll give Nox advantage on his tackle attempt here.
Well, looking at Gust, it does say you can move a creature 5 feet with it.
Yeah, that should be plenty.
Nox sleeps at me, I push him 5 feet away and fall back into the hole. So, would that let me move me?
Yeah, that sounds good to me then. No roll needed.
It does say move a creature away from you, though. But, I mean, it would be the same concept if you're in the air.
Just point it at yourself,
Okay, so Copes turns his hands inward and casts Gust on himself to blow him away from the hole.
All right, with a little thud, you crash into the ground a little bit. You take 4 damage.
Shut up. You didn't even roll.
I did. I'm doing it in secret.
No, I got you. Okay, Copes hits the ground.
Can I see Thrasher if I peek into the hole?
That's up to Thrasher. I suppose Thrasher. To set the scene further, you did blast that through. Now you're inside of a flaming tunnel.
Oh yeah, I'd get out then probably, if it's just going to be flaming.
Roll another acrobatics check for me.
I do peek in there and I see him clamoring. I'm like, "You're doing good, bud. You're doing real good."
Thanks, man. Trying my best.
I cast a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I could use that. That's going to be a D6 added, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way it's gonna happen.
It's 9 right now. Oh, and I rolled a 6. All right.
No.
15.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're able to find your footing for just long enough to make it to the rope and pull yourself out.
You have right now a killer opportunity to say a line for your character. It's driving me crazy that you're not saying it.
I don't know what. I don't get it.
Fire in the flames, I will carry on.
I don't get it.
Shut up.
I mean, I get it, but Thrasher doesn't because that's not a band in this world.
If anything is a band in D&D, it's fucking Dragon Force.
Yeah, that's so
true. That's canon. I saw him a couple months ago.
Nah. Dragons are mundane, man.
God, I hate you so.
Okay. Hey, guys, I don't think it was a good idea to bring torches down there.
Copes looks on, unseeing.
So, Thrasher, you did take 5 fire damage from passing your saving throw still. And as you guys experience a brief moment of respite, you hear some heavy thuds off in the distance. Foom, foom, foom.
There's the goblins.
And after each successive little thunder of sound off in the distance, you feel a gust emerge suddenly from the tunnel with a little bit less strength each time. You hear some screams off in the distance too.
Goblin screams?
Yeah, what do they sound like?
Sounds like people screams, maybe.
Oh, no.
Guys, come on, what is going on? We were hungover, we went to a dock and missed a deal. Then we just had this giant battle, and now we crawl in this hole and it explodes? Like, what kind of day is this? Can we just quit?
I think we may need to slow down a little bit and maybe catch our breaths and see what's going on, because...
That's what I'm saying. I'm out of spell slots.
Why'd you say the word breath so weird?
Because I just saw a satyr get shot out of a flaming goblin's hole, and I'm a little thrown off right now.
I have never seen that before. It was incredible.
Cope's body twitches a little bit on the ground, unconscious.
Oh man, I realized that. I'm like, I kneel down. I was like, I don't have anything to help you, bud. I'm all out of spells. Can I give you some water? And I do pull out my canteen, pour some water.
I'm gonna smell terrible if you let that just dry on my wet fur.
Flaming Satyr. Good idea for a band name. I got this, guys.
I'm going to do a medicine check.
I'll take care of him. Don't worry about it.
First rule of the pit: pick your bro up.
That's going to be a 12.
Okay, so what'd you get?
12.
All right, so what did you do to stabilize him? What did you do?
Well, I didn't really expect it to work, so I don't have anything prepared here.
So maybe play it out like that.
Yeah, I rinsed some of this. I'm rinsing some of the grease off his fur so that, it doesn't continue to be a problem. Maybe slapping him a little bit.
Hey, wake up, bro. Hey.
Maybe a little harder than I really have to.
All right, that doesn't wake him up. He's just stable. He's not further dying.
I will sling him onto my back like a sack of Juia.
Yeah, but you do slap some of the grease on his fur that was still on fire. You just rub that off. It was just smoldering there for a little bit. There's probably going to be some patches missing when he wakes up.
Yeah, we definitely put him out, bro.
To be fair, none of you said that. You stood there talking about what a bad day it was as I smoldered unconscious on the ground.
You didn't say you were smoldering.
Well, now you're over my shoulder.
That'll be in the cartoon video.
Yeah, just in the background, fucking on fire.
Does Copes have any large rocks on him for some reason?
Are you going to put me out of my misery?
No, but since I'm carrying you, you can be my over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Hey guys, why don't we get to that infirmary that we took the people to earlier and see if they can give Copes some help?
Let's go.
That's a good idea.
So we head to the place earlier where we had taken a few people to. I'm sure it's pretty hectic, but see if we can get some assistance.
All right, sure. You arrive at the infirmary. It's close to the tower perch where the creatures and stuff land to deliver goods and things like that. You walk in. It is quite busy. There's lots of, doctors and nurses moving back and forth, administering aid to maybe more people than you expected. It seems like quite a few places in the city were attacked. Nobody really seems to take notice of you. It seems like everybody's involved in their own tasks as they move back and forth.
Is there some sort of service desk?
There is, but nobody is behind it.
I'm going to plop his body onto that desk there. Just call out kind of to the room.
I killed a goblin earlier, and now my friend is crispy. Can somebody do something, please?
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
Yeah, I want to walk up and take out 20 gold pieces and set it on the desk next to him and say, will this help us get some help right away?
Capitalism at its worst.
After a few moments, somebody takes notice. A man with long blonde hair, wearing a long, doctor's coat, goes down past his knees. He walks up to the counter and kind of sneers at the probably disgusting smelling and lightly charred body laying on his desk. And he looks up at the four of you, says, "Do you have an appointment?"
Appointments? In a time like this? Did all these other people have appointments for being attacked by harpies today? Are you serious? My friend is charred. We're trying to help people, man. We need some help.
What he meant to say is yes.
Ah, perfect. As you know, if you come in without an appointment, there's a 10 gold surcharge. We'll have a lot of financials to do once we're done dealing with this situation.
No, we're good. We got an appointment.
What name is your appointment under? You see him pull out a large ledger on the desk. He just slaps it down on top of Cope's body.
Come on, guys, you got to nail this name. I'm smoldering here.
Can I see a name?
Give me some kind of check. Either you or somebody else if they want.
Who has the highest perception?
Probably Cope's, but...
Oh, definitely me.
Can I do sleight of hand? I kind of feel like it's sort of sleight of hand.
Just gonna take it?
No, yeah, but I don't have a... Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more than it's sleight of eye.
What more do you need?
Investigation? What? Like...
He's just gonna kind of peek at it.
Well, Knox is pretty short now that he's standing at the table. Could I even see it at this point, or is it too high? Am I out of the picture?
Well, most things are probably too high for you.
Okay, I got nothing. Go ahead.
Hey, no, I got it. So Dimrock takes out 3 platinum and sets it sturdily onto his clipboard and said, "You don't need to know the name. We just need some help."
Okay, it's 10 gold if you don't have an appointment, but I'll gladly take 30.
I should have said something cooler. Well, dang, okay, well, fine. We all need help. Can you help all of us? Here's 1 more silver, 1 more platinum. 4 of us. 4 platinums.
You realize a platinum's 100 gold.
I think it's only 10 for the currencies here, yeah.
Oh, is it 10? Oh, okay.
10 apiece. 4 no appointments. Immediate helps, please.
He slaps it close. Like, well, okay. I figured we're gonna at least try to lie to me.
My name's Rick. I'm Rick.
Oh, Rick, you're here for your 4:30? Come on.
Oh, you got it right, Knox.
He takes Rick back. He's like, all right, that'll be 30 gold for the rest of you.
I super appreciate you guys paying money for me.
He gives each of you a bed. I don't know if you necessarily need a bed, but you're seen to by the doctors there. You guys receive your poultices, your bandages, your scrub downs. You know, they rub Copes with some Dawn dish soap type stuff.
I need that shit, dude. It's good for animals. Yeah.
Grease out. He's like an oil covered penguin.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're filming a Dawn commercial in the back with him.
Can they wake me up so I can roll?
Yeah, you wake up and your fur stands up and you get the zoomies.
Yeah, I run and fucking rub up against the beds.
I want a sponge bath.
Yeah, I feel like Dimrock just got a little acupuncture and some shiatsu.
Okay. And I'll give you guys the benefit of your hit dice roll plus 4, we'll say.
I love my hit dice. It's my favorite one. It's the...
It's a D8 for all of you, I think, except for
me.
Jared. Thrasher's a 12, and Nox is a 6.
Yeah, you said we're rolling them?
Yeah. You roll it, add 4 to it.
Now, are we in here for a little while? Would it be like a short rest kind of thing?
If you decide to take, a full amount of time, yeah, you're going to just treat it as a short rest. You roll your hit die when you do a short rest anyway, so I'm just giving you the extra 4 HP on top of it.
Yeah, I think that was the goal.
Yeah, wizards can gain a spell slot. So.
Can we not just rest?
Well, that'll be up to you once you wake up, which is after about an hour of treatment.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do it in the hospital or whatever.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 for anybody curious.
Because I checked my sheet. I only need 2 hours.
I also thought it was going to be a lot more expensive.
Healthcare in America, am I right?
That's
Yeah, bro. Like, real talk. Now that we've got you here, that's what we really want to talk about. We need your support on Bill 484 going into Congress.
Don't worry, you're going to get a bill for like 38 platinum later. Okay, so I think we probably just kind of head out together after. I don't know if we need to spend any more time in here. Is that good with everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, hey, Copes, you're looking a lot better, man. How you doing?
As he's running around the room, shaking off his fur. I feel a lot better, bro. The last thing I remember, I was flying through the air like a cannonball. And then that was pretty much it. And then this weird dude was probing me. He said it was necessary, but seemed like I just needed some ointment. Yeah, so I'm alive. I'm alive.
So around the tail end of y'all's appointments, a rush of other people come in being carried by others on stretchers. You see quite a few, looks like badly injured people.
Is it burned butts? Do they have burned butts?
There's some burned butts, yeah. A lot of people have been injured, looks like by debris, like, blunt trauma, stuff like that, if you got medicine skills.
Are they not getting like medical attention? It's too busy?
They are. They're being brought in, and you see his name is Master Lawson. You see him, the dollar signs flashing in his eyes. None of these guys have appointments.
I go to one of the guys with a burned butt, and I'm like,
Hey, man, what happened to your tush there?
Oh, you won't believe it. I was just sitting on the can, and suddenly just this hot air just came out of my
Oh, no.
my toilet. Just like threw me upward, threw me through the roof of my house.
No.
Looks like it happened in a lot of other places. There was one spot where the road was completely blown upward. Someone died in that one, I think. It was an elderly person.
Well, it makes me feel better. They didn't have long left to live anyway.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's horrible. Who do you think would do such a horrible thing? Do we think it was the same people with the harpies and the goblins?
The only one I could think of is Legis the Terrible.
Sounds like someone. Yeah, that sounds like someone who would do it. But yeah, it was probably the goblins. I mean, everyone who lives in the city knows you don't bring torches down into the sewer. That's why they use that lichen to light it up.
That makes sense. Yeah, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard.
Who would do that?
Can't believe the goblins would do this.
It's an evil goblin plan.
When is that clipboard? That clipboard is at the desk, right? The unmanned
ledger?
desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can Knox run over there and just write like Rick on there 20 times? Just a lot of Ricks.
Just in case you need to come back.
No. And then he's gonna tell the other people, be like, "Hey, just say your name's Rick. They'll take care of you."
That's good.
All right, you're gonna just roll a stealth check with advantage. There's a good distraction going on right now for you.
Okay, that's gonna be an 18 plus 5, 23.
You're able to sneak. You use your fingertips to pull the ledger down, and you scribble a bunch of names in there quickly before replacing it without anyone noticing.
And then I run over to where Thrasher is talking to the guy, and I'm like, "Hey, man, just tell them your name is Rick. They'll take care of you. Everybody's name is Rick." And then he turns around to Master, what was it? Lawson? Master Lawson. He's like, "Excuse me, Mr. Master Lawson, all the Ricks are here for their appointments, so you need to get them in right away."
That doesn't sound right. He goes over to the ledger, looks at it.
It's like all written in crayon.
Normally there's not this many Ricks, but...
It was a popular name. It was a popular name back then.
So, very well. And she just yells, "All these have appointments. Go ahead and take them back." Then they start getting care. They all wink at you, the Ricks.
Oh, it's a big Rick wink.
Yeah, I'm just, as they're all going in, I'm like, Rick. Good to see you, Rick.
Good job on that, Knox. That's some big Rick energy right there.
Yeah, big Rick energy. All right, guys, I think we need to head out and see what's going on in the town here.
Let's do it.
I can't believe all these people somehow caught fire. That's just so strange.
Brent, what is the name of this medical center?
Oh, it does need a name.
St. Old Joseph's.
Old Joseph's?
St. Old Joseph's.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay, it doesn't need a name.
St. Marge's.
Master Lawson's Medicine for Money Clinic.
Oh, I like that.
As we leave, I'm going to say, I guess you guys can't find a vet close by.
Bro, you're mostly human.
Not at heart, bro.
Oh,
and
okay.
also, I'm a giant fucking goat.
Well, you're right, but you're looking good.
Literally, I have horns, hooves.
Sorry, that was my bad.
All right, well, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And I knew this would come up one day, and I was hoping it wouldn't be so soon.
Are there still, like, harpies flying around, or does it seem like the danger's past?
The harpies are long gone. It's really just people trying to fix the damage. Maybe if any of their windows got broken, you see people boarding them up. You see them cleaning up debris and trash from the stalls that were destroyed, draining the remaining bits of barely glowing alcohol at this point through one means or another.
Hey guys, I think we should either maybe try to follow up with Ilgus and see if he's got some information, or maybe even Wagon Wheel. I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah.
He seemed to be covered in a lot of blood, and I'm not sure. That kind of caught me off guard there.
Yeah, I want to talk to him. He's going to pay us.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense, too. Let's go, do we have any idea where he might have been?
We got the stone. Who's got the stone?
I got it.
I pull it out and I activate it in the way that we've all seen me do multiple times.
I think you have to put it in your mouth while you talk.
You know the magic stuff, so all right.
So I take the stone.
Go ahead, please.
Wagon Wheel, are you there? Hello?
Oh, hey, Thrasher, I was joking, man.
Oh, no.
No, I think it's working. You said, wait a minute.
Yeah,
He has to get out of his pocket, put it in his mouth.
Yeah, as you open your mouth maybe to pull the stone out, a voice projecting as though using your mouth as a microphone starts talking. Thrasher, that's you?
Yeah, this is Thrasher.
I forgot. I totally forgot I gave that to you guys. You need to come help me. I'm totally lost. It's like, I've been looking for my glasses all over town. You guys said you were going to help me, but then I don't know what happened. I guess you guys just kind of moved on from there into other things, but I've been looking this whole time and I could really use some help.
Well, where are you?
I don't know. I can't see. There's some, I think they're buildings near me.
All right, so he's near the buildings in the city, guys.
Thrasher, ask him to scream real loud.
Hey, can you just, scream real loud?
The voice emerges loudly from the sending stone.
It's a harpy, dudes.
Could we hear it elsewhere?
Thrasher, close your mouth again. We're trying to hear if he's screaming out in the streets.
Do I need to put it back in my mouth again? Because I'm getting sick of this. It does not taste like pork rinds.
It's a 12 perception to see if I could hear a wagon wheel screaming in the distance.
So you don't hear him near you at the moment.
Well, we'll just head to where we last saw him.
Hey, ask him what colors he can see.
He can't see without his glasses. He needs his glasses.
He can see colors.
He's got other senses. You could ask him about those.
Oh, yeah.
I also would like to just address the party why we have to go find him when we can talk directly to him.
So, what do you mean? I asked for help.
We can ask him anything we want right now.
I think we just wanted to help him.
Yeah, we got to go help him get his glasses.
Knox is going to kind of tug Copes away so that the sending stone doesn't pick it up. Hey, man, I don't know if I trust this guy, and I kind of like to see him when we ask him a couple questions.
It's like you read my mind. I was thinking, why don't we just ask through the stone? Like, why do we need to see him in person?
Look, I'll pay you guys. Look, I know this isn't in the contract. I'll pay you.
I run back over.
I still want to ask him about what colors he sees.
Hey, wagon wheel, what colors he sees? I mean,
Stupid.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good, Thrasher. Good words.
There's some red that I can see up in the air.
he sees blood. He's covered in blood. It's all he sees is blood.
Yeah, there is a lot of that on me. I don't know how it got there, but there's quite a bit of it. There's some brown. I think that's a wood building. I think
Red in the air? What's that look like?
it goes up into the air. Is this helping?
No. I look around. Do I see a red tower anywhere?
Oh my god, it's the big chicken.
That is a joke for Georgia natives.
You see that close to the tower, there are actually a bunch of red banners hanging to the entrance to the town plaza.
Guys, I think we should maybe head that way.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's go.
I would like to point out, Aaron, you were totally right about asking him what he sees.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah, it was a good idea, and you were right about it.
Cub sees two guys next to a barrel. And he
No! Hey, have you guys seen Wagon Wheel?
Yeah, bro, he's right over there.
So you head over there, and you walk up to the first red banner you see, and you see it's hanging over a kiosk that is currently empty, but the banner reads, Red Herring Brand Pork Rinds.
And full circle.
Dang.
No,
Oh, we're too late.
no more park rides.
You hear the voice, Are you guys here? He starts screaming and, ah! Oh, that was Harpy again. Ah! I can't help it.
Is it him? Did we ever learn his name?
Wagon Wheel.
You did not. Just a little ways along the wall that circles the tower, you can see some more of these banners hanging, and you spot a little now dark red colored figure because the blood's dry, screaming. He's just screaming to the sky.
Oh my god. This guy.
All right, guys, I think I see him over there. Are we sure we want to? Yeah, no, we got to talk to this guy. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
This was your idea, bro. Lead the way.
This guy just makes me regret it. I guess Knox is also kind of, as we're walking, looking for glasses, whether they're his or anybody else's at this point. Maybe somebody dropped some glasses. Maybe there's a pro eye care stall on the way or something.
Hey, Knox, do you have, like, a spell that'll clean him up or something?
No, I don't. That would be pretty cool.
Maybe one that just transfers the blood from him to me because it looks kind of cool.
You could just... No, never mind. Are there any glasses on the way?
Matt, do you seriously not have prestidigitation?
No, I don't.
You're the worst wizard ever.
Yeah, I know. I like to hit things.
So you go up to him, you find him in a state of dismay as he screams to the sky.
Nox looks back at Thrasher. He's like, oh, you meant like I know what you're talking about. The spell to clean things. There's one of those barrels around, right? Just full of blue stuff.
Yeah.
He just takes his dagger and shoves it in there, kind of wedges a part out, and he's going to try to just get the stuff to kind of just spray on him.
Yeah, I won't make you roll for that. As you spray him with thick blue alcohol.
And then he points his fingers and wiggles them and goes, magic!
I mean, it's disinfectant, right?
It's gotta burn like a motherfucker.
He falls to the ground. He's like, I'm drowning. It's pretty good.
Swim, little man, swim. Kick your feet.
Yeah. As he's soaked before the barrel starts to run out, and he finds himself in a thick blue mix of blue and blood.
I take a little drink of as it's coming out of the barrel. Just a quick one.
Shotgun the barrel. Nox is going to kind of reach down and help him stand up. And be like, hey man, what's going on with you? Where did all this blood come from? I don't see any, it doesn't look like it came from you.
I got attacked by goblins, and then a harpy flew in, and I don't remember. My head's killing me. It's like, I just remember getting attacked, and then suddenly I was being flown away by that harpy, and then I fell, and it really hurt when I fell.
I agree.
Yeah, well, my buddy saved you when you fell, and I think you need to start telling us some stuff, man. I don't think you're giving us all the truth.
Did you fight back?
I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm concerned that you have somebody else's blood on you. Because we know you didn't cause it.
I wish I could tell you. I don't remember. Goblins rushed at me.
Did you try to hide in an animal carcass?
No, that's a brilliant idea.
Maybe a tan situation.
Can I do like an insight check on this guy?
Yeah.
1. I rolled a 1. That's a 0.
Oh.
Yeah, he sounds legit. It sounds like he's genuinely confused.
Guys, I think I was wrong on this one. He seems pretty straightforward.
Do we know how far away we are from where he was attacked?
If you're asking him, he's like, if I could...
No, I'm not asking him.
You don't know. You don't know where he was attacked.
We don't know where he landed.
You are close to there, yes.
Okay, so should his glasses be between there and here?
He didn't have them when he fell.
Well, that's crazy. He's going to have to get a new pair.
I'm going to pull out my knife and do an inside check.
Ooh.
What?
An inside check.
Huh.
See what's inside of it. You get it?
Are you just making a pun or are you stabbing him?
No, it was a...
You guys are going to help me find my glasses, right?
I put the knife away. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around.
I must have lost them where I got attacked over by the docks. I was still there when it all happened.
Let's look in the rut.
What?
In the rut, he was digging into the hole, into the ground.
Yeah, that's why y'all called him Wagon Wheel.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, as we're walking over, Knox is going to look at him and be like, hey, man, what is your name? We have not gotten it yet.
Don't throw Brent on the spot like that. You know he hasn't thought of a name.
His face goes kind of pale when you ask that question. He's like, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
I don't remember my name.
What? Why are you here in this city?
I came here to sell dolls.
And who do you work for?
Legis the Terrible.
What is your name?
He looks upset when he's like, I don't remember.
Right. What did you do before you met Legis? Who were you?
I was always a merchant. It looks like he's focusing. Yeah, I don't see what that has to do with this.
You had friends before this? Do you remember your friends' names? Anybody?
Oh, I always worked alone, mostly. I had business contacts, but not really friends, no one that I would stay in touch with.
Alright, fine, Wagon Wheel. Whatever. Just know I'm gonna have my eye on you. Let's get down to the dock and, let's just find your glasses and get this thing over with.
Alright, so you guys are gonna head to the docks, it sounds like?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take Wagon Wheel.
Do you guys have a potion or something? My head is killing me to hit it on the way down.
There's a barrel of blue drink if you want.
Oh, I will cast, can I just cast healing on him? Instead of using a potion?
Yeah, if you have a spell slot.
Yeah, so we got our short rest, right?
Short rest doesn't give them back.
Oh.
Damn, Brent said that like it was a game show host who just fucking got you.
Yeah, he was.
Should have said your name was Rick.
I think you get your bardic inspirations back on a short rest.
I do. Okay, well then, never mind. No potions.
I get my rage back, right?
I think so.
Well, then we'll just say yes.
Yeah, we just go to the dock.
He kind of requires someone to lead him the way there because he can't see you at all. Who's holding his hand?
Yeah, right.
You wanna ride on my back, little man?
Yeah, Thrasher, he like tugs on your pants and holds up his arms.
You want uppies? Alright, uppies.
Put him on my back.
Uppies.
Knox just kind of says real quietly, he's like, that was my ride.
Knox like, I wanted uppies. I turn around and look at Knox. I put my hands. I'm like, uppies. Uppies?
I don't want it now. I don't want pity uppies.
Would somebody later remind me to add pity uppies to the band name list?
So you guys head over to the rut that he dug into the ground. You're searching along the way for the glasses. Just roll a perception or investigation, I would accept.
14.
19.
I would like to say that is a crit.
Oh, nice. Where were the glasses?
I'm wearing the glasses. I found them earlier.
They were on his head the whole time.
I'm like Albert the alligator. No one's going to get that joke.
You guys get fairly close to the docks. You just approach the initial entrance into the fortress-like area. Looking at the ground, you spot a very bright pinprick of light, Copes, on the ground. And you reach out your hand, and as you place your hand in front of the little light, it almost looks like a star. Maybe that's why you noticed it. Yeah, and it starts singeing your fur as you follow the source of the light, and you see a small shimmering little object hanging off the edge of one of the buildings. It seems to be catching the sunlight in just the right way for you to notice that little condensed bit of light.
I'm not an ant, though. I get it may feel warm.
It's your fur, though. And I told you they're Coke bottle glasses, so...
Oh, so this is science.
Yeah.
So this is science.
So, because it's science, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. This is witchcraft.
Why are you not adhering to the laws of witchcraft?
Adhering. No, I'm a goat. Never mind. All right, I run over and pick them up.
They're hanging like 12 feet off the ground.
Oh, I can jump that high.
Yo, you sure can. I forgot.
Yeah, I sure fucking can. Don't fuck with me. Do I need to roll for it?
Yes, you do.
What is it?
Athletics.
Plus I can add a D10.
D8, yeah. And it just adds a D8 to the feet.
I rolled a 16.
You snatch the glasses up there and then bring them down to the ground.
Knox is, when he sees him grab him, he's going to kind of run over and be like, hey, Knox. Or, not Damon. That's my name. Hey, Copes. Hey, can you just hold on to those for a few minutes? I want to try casting something before this guy knows what's going on.
I lean down and put them on Knox and say, like, it looks like you don't even know who I am, bro. You think I'm you? Maybe you need these more than I do. I put them on Knox's face because he just called me Knox.
Thanks, Knox. And then I walk away. I want to just kind of walk up as I assume everybody's kind of stopping looking around this area. So I want to cast Detect Magic on little old wagon wheel here. Takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I play patty cake with you.
So what does that look like for 10 minutes? Give us a little description there.
Yeah, so he sits down in the dirt, and he's like 2 feet away from this guy has no vision at all. So he's like 2 feet away from him, just staring intensely. And he pulls out, he's got a little kind of fanny pack on his side, and he pulls out a rock from it. It's about the size of, I don't know, like a cracker. And he's got some big goggles on his head, and he flips them down, and he looks at the rock, and inside the rock is engraved his spells. That's how he keeps track of all his spells. So he studies the Detect Magic spell while kind of chanting it and looking intently at the stone.
Where did he find a cracker-shaped rock?
Well, what's happening? What is that noise? What's going on? You just had me sitting here for a while. I assume you can't interrupt your spell casting, Knox.
Yeah. No, I can't.
So, is someone gonna answer me?
Yeah, we're looking for your glasses, bro.
I'm going to help him out. I'm going to say, hey, Wagon Wheel, check this out. And I'm going to start doing a cool constellation dance. that has worked before.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sure it's great. I really can't.
I get really fucking close. Like, I'm so close.
You're just like pelvic thrusting right there.
Yes. And like as close as I can be.
He's just blankly looking out. Are you doing it yet?
No, I'm whispering. I'm in his ear. There, man.
I get up right behind him and I start drumming on his shoulders.
Target. I'm just assaulting him.
No, just a light drumming, just like tapping all over his back. Just like, yeah, you feeling this, bro?
The Thrasher is standing there agog, just like,
What the fuck are they doing?
I'm even giving Copes a little backup. When he says Theramon, I'm like, Theramon.
Targon.
You're like Knight of the Rock Furry. Getting this guy. Like,
yeah, exactly. We're getting him hyped up.
Now, Knox, you're staring at him?
Well, yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye on him, and I'm looking at the stone. Etched into it is a spell, so he's kind of tracing that and copying that.
I had this vision of you just menacingly staring directly at him. Quick,
well, then once he finishes, he does that, because the guy can't see, so he's like 2 feet away from his face, just staring at him.
all right. So, what does it look like as you finish your incantation?
Don't say that.
So as he finishes,
he's regretful and he wants to go home.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cast!
when he's done casting the spell,
As the spell reaches completion, yeah.
He dreams of a goblin soul.
you can see a very faint blue outline that comes out from his eyes, like 2 flashlight beams, and his eyes glow a blue color, like headlights on a car.
I love that. No, that's cool.
Are you still wearing the glasses? Does it magnify them?
Yes, exactly. I have to keep them on.
You shine a bright light on, or bright magically detecting light on the area, and you're focusing it on little wagon wheel here, right?
Yes.
You do detect some magic affecting him.
Detect magic, the wording is you sense the presence of magic within you. You sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic.
So you do detect an aura of enchantment affecting him.
Okay. Nox is going to flip up his goggles. The magic headlights stop. Hey, wagon wheel. We found your glasses, man. Here you go.
You hand him over. He puts them on, and his eyes glow red. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you for completing my mission.
You see his eyes comically blink, magnified by the Coke bottle glasses. Oh, they're backwards. And he pulls them off and then bends the frames around to the other side.
These are one-way lenses.
It's like a telescope. Everything's really small.
Much better. Oh, wow. What a day, guys, huh?
You have no idea.
Miss my harpy.
I really appreciate it, guys. You know what? The shipment hasn't arrived yet. I'm still very stressed about that overall, but as a token of my appreciation, I don't have much to give you, but you can once we're done with all this cargo shipment and stuff, you guys can have the sending stones. They'll be yours to keep.
No, you said you would give us money when we found your glasses. They're on your face.
That's the same as money.
It's not the same as money. You would have said it was money if it was money.
You don't know what capitalism is. Time is money. Materials are money.
Time
labor
money,
is
friend.
money. Everything.
Do you have any that you don't have to taste when you use them, or that maybe they're flavored?
Like, no, it costs extra for the flavored ones, but I mean, you're not supposed to eat these.
Oh.
You did? Did you do that?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I want to reach out and take the glasses off his face.
I was hoping, Brent, you were going to say, as a reward, you can have my glasses.
I don't need them to see anyway.
He's like, whoa, friend.
You said gold money, and we need at least some kind of reward.
Yeah, bully him. This is fun. Bully him. Push him in the mud.
All right, well, those are my sending stones, so I'll just take them back, sell them, and then that'll be it.
All right, deal. It'll be hard to find us for that shipment, won't it?
I know, and then you won't get paid. I know how to cut a deal, friend.
Let's just kill this guy.
Yeah, let's just kill him.
Wait, no. Go back to bullying. That was funny.
No, let's kill him. Don't you think, Copes?
We could just...
Guys, what? No.
I pull out my dagger.
Inside check.
This is obviously intimidation, right?
Guys, I want a preacher.
Hey, man, we're going to take a quick sidebar. Wait right here. Can we take a sidebar? Since we have his glasses, he's just going to kind of stand there. We all step a few feet away. And
Yeah, I'll step to the side.
He's like, okay, well, I have a meeting I got to get to. That's why I need.
You don't even know your own name, bro.
Yo, how important's your fucking meeting, bro? Who are they meeting with? Who are they meeting with?
Look, I got someone who's going to buy the dolls once they get here. He's paying half up front. He doesn't know that they're not here yet. I'm not going to tell him that.
It's like you don't tell a lot of people a lot of things.
You're a shady dude, no name, wagon wheel.
That's not true. You guys signed the agreement. It was very simple. I don't get where this animosity's coming from. I've been nothing but helpful and stressed out.
Should have let this harpy just eat this guy. Or all the problems would have been solved right here.
Hey, guys, quick sidebar, real quick. Everybody just step over here. And Demi, just hold on to his glasses for a sec. Wagon Wheel will be right back. You wait there.
I kick him slightly in the head. Just to kind of daze him.
You gotta let him know we're serious.
Yeah, just a slight hoof.
Do you?
I want to, but no.
He said it. Make him do it. Drag him.
No, let's do the sidebar real fast. Come on.
Nox kind of gathers everyone in a circle around him. He's like, hey guys, you're going to have to kind of, take a knee or something. This isn't going to work.
Yeah, we do. I kneel down.
I take a knee.
I lay down on my back.
And look up at the stars.
Yeah.
Hey, he seems to be under some sort of magic. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. It's some sort of enchantment. I think somebody may be withholding some information from him. This guy may be in trouble, and we may not have signed a good contract.
Oh, you're right, bro. I'm just so riled up. Like, so much just happened today. I'm like, ugh.
I know.
It's just like my first instinct is just like, stab him. It's weird.
You see a kid wearing a goblin costume walking by.
No.
He just stops and looks at you guys like, and then just keeps walking on playing.
I jumped my knife out. Get out of here, you dirty goblin. Oh, sorry, kid.
He's just strolling around. Brown armor, green armor.
No. Knox looks at the kid. He says, "Hey, man, come here real quick. I got a job for you. It's really important."
Oh, really? You gonna pay me?
Yeah. No, but it's going to be worth it. You'll love it. You see that guy over there? The one that's just kind of pacing back and forth?
Yeah, he's covered in blood and that blue stuff.
Yeah. He can't see really well. Get right in his face, and he's going to 100% think you're a goblin. Just go yell at him.
He has his glasses on, doesn't he?
No, we took him.
No, I have his glasses.
That's why I kept saying how they're bullying him. Because they took his glasses off his face.
I just slipped a single gold piece into this kid's hand and said, do a real good job there. Do a real good job there, son. Do a real job there, little goblin dude.
Do the job good with the jobber.
Oh, no, I got it this time. This is the rule. Do a real good job there for us, goblin dude.
All right. He happily takes the gold piece and trots up to him. He looks like he tries to move up stealthily at first, but as Wagon Wheel continues to not react, he's like, "Oh, okay," and just like starts walking normally at him. Gets right up to him and then puts his face right up in his and just goes, "I'm a goblin. I'm gonna get you."
Man, he's getting his money's worth out of this fucking kid. Yeah.
That was a good goblin. Does this kid do theater?
You see Wagon Wheel just like jump straight up suddenly. He must have a 5-foot vert.
Oh my god.
Easily. He jumps up and then does a front flip kick that lands. Oh, let me make a roll first. That hits the kid squarely on the top of the head.
Oh, no.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the episode this week. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing to the podcast and rate and review it if your platform allows. Also, please consider sharing it with a friend if you did enjoy it. Follow us over on Twitter at the DHcast, and we will be releasing new episodes every Thursday. Thank you for joining us again on Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.